Steve, you're going to break my dang glass over here.
Oh, it's my ring keeps.
Welcome back to Comic Talk. I'm Brandon from The Collectors.
I'm Steve with ActionNerd.com.
And we're going to switch things up a little bit today.
Again?
Hey, you started.
Wow. All right, let's hear it.
All right, well, we're going to start off with the 3x3.
I think it's turning into more like a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 because I read a ton. I was in Dallas this week. So when you're sitting in the hotel room, you can read digital comics if you need to and then go buy them or whatever, which I do. Always support our local comic store.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see what you got.
Oh, let's see what I got. First up, Spawn kills every Spawn. Number 3, issue number 3.
Yep.
Okay, check that out. It's about a little chibi Spawn who's angry at being the smallest and weakest Spawn, so he decides he's going to kill all the other Spawns. And according to this comic, there are just so many Spawns.
Yeah. And there's one now.
Yeah, he's all in my face. Get out of here, Spawn. But yeah, dude, it's funny. The last issue, number 2, had, like, he was doing a sign up for his team. And there was the Simpsons Spawn. There was a Sonic Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
There was so many Spawns. So it's hilarious. It's a little funny thing. So I enjoyed it. Thumbs up for me.
Yeah, I liked it too. I haven't read 3, but you know, it is what it is. It's just a fun thing.
Yeah.
Over the top, but it's done very well.
Yep. Next up, Batman: The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween.
Okay.
This one is a continuation from the Long Halloween storyline.
Yeah.
And issue 0 was out on Batman Day, but this is issue number 1, and it continues to deliver. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yes.
I read the 0 one.
Thumbs up on this.
Good. 2 thumbs up already. It's a good day.
That's right. Next up, The Creep Show. And we got to give it thumbs down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen here. It's because Epitaphs of the Abyss and Cruel Universe, they spoiled me with these good, rich stories. And I felt like Creepshow went a little light. I felt like they could have, I don't know, it would have been more.
Yeah.
Maybe more gore, more deeper of a story, more of a twist. So they went a little light on this one, but I have hope that, you know.
I agree with you on that one. I read it and I wasn't thrilled with it either.
So I gave it a thumbs down, but I am hoping or waiting for issue number 2.
Let's hope so.
Number 3 is Rick and Morty's Rick or Treat. Okay.
Sure.
This is another over-the-top one, and it's the same Rick and Morty humor. It was awesome. Halloween version. You know, it's October, so we're getting all these Halloween comics.
Yeah.
We got the DC's Creature Commando.
I grabbed it.
DC's presents Horror Creature Commando, so that's something pretty cool. What's another one they have? Oh, I Know What You Did Last Crisis. DC has that too. So,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a pretty
You should
funny
own
stuff.
a comic book store. You know so much.
Well, yeah, Rick and Morty's Rick or Treat. If you can grab that, check it out.
Good.
If you're a Rick and Morty fan, that's a thumbs up on that.
Okay.
One. Thundercats, issue number 8.
Whew, already at 8.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give this one a thumbs down, though. It wasn't okay to kind of continue the story, but it kind of focused on Tigra. And, like, I'm ready to see Lion-O.
Do something.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Lion-O learn more about being a Thundercat. You know, he got pushed into this, rushed into this, because he's supposed to be a kid, but he's trying to learn this leadership thing. I'm ready to see more
What
Mum
made
Ra.
him get big? Like grow
I
up?
think there was some kind of, like, issue with his stasis pod in space.
Not a thyroid issue?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he started
Or
aging.
pituitary gland? I think that's what it is.
No. So a thumbs down on this one, but
All right.
I'm still reading. I can't wait for issue number 9.
Ooh.
Violator number 1. We're back to the Spawn universe. And I got to say, I'm 2 thumbs up on this bad boy.
Wow, 2 thumbs up.
Yes, the Violator. You know this nasty dude. Well, this is his origin story.
Love it.
This talks about him when he was an angel, and he was side by side with Lucifer before the big
What?
betrayal. Yeah, it's awesome.
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
obviously, because now the origin comes out.
Yes, it is. It's a pretty good story. I didn't know this about the Violator. Doesn't make me like him anymore. You know, he's still a jerk. But
Right.
this is pretty awesome to know about him. So, yeah, I would check
Good.
this out.
I hope they do a great job in the upcoming movie with him.
The Violator.
I thought John,
Leguizamo?
there you go, did a great job on the first one as the clown.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
So-
he did.
Well, I'll tell you what I read. I read Godzilla versus Manda.
Oh,
You ever hear about it?
No.
The only reason I read Godzilla is all this Godzilla stuff. You keep bringing up Godzilla stuff. So I went back, and this is a little bit further back. And this looks like a children's book drawn by a children
Oh.
that the child can't see very well because it's terrible. It is absolute poop. I couldn't even get through the story. Godzilla versus Manda. Don't even bother. It was unbelievable. I had high hopes. The other one I read was some more of the modern stuff now, the Revolution 1, and it's very similar to Black Widow. The same style, assassin, kind of flipped. Now she's going after people. It was good drawing, okay writing, but it's absolutely nothing new.
Oh. Okay.
So the first one's a thumbs down. This one is okay. If you've never read Black Widow, then jump into this one if you want. Wolverine Revenge #2.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's working with Forge now. He's building some pretty cool stuff. Forge, I was not a big familiar person with Forge, and I didn't realize all his powers is that he can like invent anything.
Yeah.
So cool stuff. He fights Sabretooth. There's a great brain and headless scene in this. There's a lot of hardcore violence in this one. But the fight was super, super brutal, and it left me wanting to read the next one. So thumbs up. Revenge, the Wolverine's Revenge #2, I loved it. NYX, oh boy. Now, you know how I felt about NYX, the first one. #2 redeems itself. Get #2. This brings in who I wanted, Laura, as the all-new Wolverine. Great fight scenes. Made me completely forget about NYX1, which was Ms. Marvel. And I don't care for any Ms. Marvel stuff. Although I talked to Jacob at Sanctuary, and he's like, oh, I love the Ms. Marvel part. I'm like, so you didn't like this? He's like, no. I said, okay, we're on opposite spectrums with that.
Cut that out of my issue.
Yeah, so I really liked it. Nightclub 2. And you got that in for me, right?
Yep.
Nightclub 2 continues to be phenomenal. So again, Nightclub, this is volume 2 of it, started with 3 kids, high school kids, get turned into vampires.
Luchador vampires in there, right?
Yeah. They got the perfect mask and everything. That's how they protect themselves from the sun.
Oh.
So they're all in this costume, they wear that mask, and they're good, right?
Okay.
So it's the 3 of them, a guy, a girl, and another guy. What do you get there? Love triangle.
Oh.
So not only are they vampires, not only do they want to become superheroes, which they do, they fight crime, and they go up against the bad guys, even the bad guys, the gangbangers, or the people in school, but there's a love triangle, and that bothers one of them. And so he kind of flips.
Oh.
Well, this is bringing it back together, and it's really kind of cool. And now they got this problem that when he was mad at them, the two, because the other two hooked up,
Oh.
he bit some people.
Uh-oh. Turned them?
Turned them.
Ooh.
So now you got another set of bad vampires from the bad guys that were the bad guys. Now they're the bad vampires. Watch. I'm telling you, watch for this one. Nightclub 2. Brandon can get it for you.
I can get it.
So it's absolutely worth reading. I loved it. Then I turned into something. I don't know what the hell this is. It's called, I had to write, Plastic Death and Dolls.
Plastic Death and Dolls.
Okay, here it is. Here's the synopsis. Everyone looks crazy. It's a family that kills with plastic sporks, and I don't get it. That's it.
How do you kill a plastic fork?
I don't know. Sporks.
Sporks, not
Like
even forks.
KFC sporks.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't recommend this at all. I don't know what the heck it is. The cover is kind of interesting. That's what caught me.
Sounds original.
But yeah. Okay. Universal Monsters Frankenstein #2. So I love #1, right?
Okay.
Remember, I loved it. I thought, and a little spoiler alert, in #1, it kind of took you as from the little boy in it. The little boy was watching his father kind of become the Frankenstein in parts, if you get what I mean. If you get my drift, as Fonzie would say in Happy Days.
Hey.
Yeah, hey. So in this one, horrible.
Oh.
Blew it. Got little boys hardly in it at all, which I think was the crucial part of it. It just, I don't know what they did. It was just, they blew it. And so, remember these Universal monsters, there was Dracula, Fantastic Four, 4 issues. Creature of the Black Lagoon, not many people enjoyed it. Frankenstein 1 had me hyped for it. I get to Frankenstein 2, and I'm very, very disappointed. Let me know what you think. I may be completely off base, but I thought it was going on this new journey of Frankenstein that no one's ever gone for, where the kid sees that may be parts of his father or something like that, and now they gave up. Okay, here's my pick of the week.
Uh-oh.
And it's a nasty one. It is not safe for work.
Uh-oh.
Period. I have never opened a comic book and read the first 3 words or 4 words that this comic book starts off with, and my jaw dropped, and I am no prude. My jaw dropped. I thought, what in the hell am I getting into? Now, it's called The Missionary. It's from Distillery. One of my favorite folks that do comics. It's creator-owned. They publish it. Somna's on it. Spectrograph is on it. White Boat. Love all of those. Missionary. Missionary is basically a really good guy. Really good guy. Mm-hmm. Doesn't do any wrong. Married. Walks in on his wife being intimate with an elder of the church. At the church.
Oh, no.
And all hell breaks loose, literally.
Oh.
A demon comes along, says, hey, how you like that stuff going on? And he's like, I don't like it. And so basically he says, you want to sell your soul? Get back? He's like, yeah, sign me up.
Oh, wow.
And man, it goes from there. Get this. This is The Missionary. It is so good. I can't wait for the next one. And with Distillery, not only is the art amazing and award-winning, Somna won everything. This is something that comes in magazine format, cardstock, super gloss paper, sometimes embossed, really good stuff. They have lots of different covers. So good, so good. And again, come to Brandon. You can have him order these things for you. They'll be in right away when it's released. It's worth grabbing that. Really worth grabbing that. Okay, so that's a double thumbs up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I read this thing called Convert 1 and 2. Have you heard of this?
No.
So Convert is about this lunar lander, or I don't know if it's lunar, it's a spaceship, lands on a planet. There's folks in it. There's a guy outside drawing. He's just like, he's the artist and scientist type guy. So he's outside drawing the world that he sees. Mm-hmm. The other ones are inside trying to fix it. They try and fix it, and boom, blows up. Kills them all.
Oh, wow.
Guess who's by himself?
The artist.
The artist. So he's trying to survive, right? Everything he eats is poison.
Oh.
Everything's bad. Everything in the world is bad. So he's like, screw it, I'm done. Wants to commit suicide. Lays down and gets discovered by these beings. They take him in, read the rest. I loved it.
Wow.
Different type of art. It was a really different type of comic art. And I just thought it was so cool. So cool. So I read 1 and 2. I loved it. This could be an option thing. So if you're a speculator on comics, this might be one to pick up because I could see this being turned into a really cool movie. Convert 1 and 2.
How about that?
That's it for me on those. The only thing I wanted to remind everyone is this Saturday at Nirvana Comics in Knoxville, Mark Spears is going to be there.
It's going to be there.
And I got one of those, right? Picking this up from you today. Mark Spears cover, King Spawn. He's amazing. So he'll be there this Saturday, 1 to 3, Nirvana Comics in Knoxville, Tennessee. And after that, I've been speaking with Mark, and Mark says, we can do an interview. So I'll be interviewing Mark, talking to him about his covers, how he started. He started by doing like 4 Spawn covers.
Oh.
I mean, boom, might as well just go right to the top. So it'll be fun to do that. Please check him out. I'm showing some of his covers. He's done the monster books, right? You got those in.
Got those.
They're coming. including the second prints, which I think are fantastic for issue number 1. He's done just DC stuff. So think of like World's Finest and Green Lantern, and he's got the Action 1066, the Lobo cover that I had talked about before. He's got a very unique style. When you look at his stuff, you can tell it's his. I don't want to ruin this. The glow, whether it's a green glow, a blue glow, a purple glow, a very, very horror type theme thing. And of course, with Monsters, Mark Spears' Monsters being launched a week or two ago, it's fantastic. He's also got a card game coming out, and it's on Kickstarter right now, Mythoids of the something, and I'll have it up here, that you could sponsor that kind of artwork. And you're fighting, and so you can be Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Creature, and you're fighting each other. I'm sure they'll expand it. So not hard to get into either. It's not like a big bunch of money. So
I have to ask him, how do you get into like being able to draw for big companies like this? Like, do you just send them pieces of your work and they're like, hey, draw as a Spawn, draw as a Superman?
Yeah, and to have Todd McFarlane give you your shot. And I don't know that that's exactly what happened, but some of the interviews, it's Todd McFarlane interviewing him.
Oh.
And I was like, wow. And he lives in Alabama, and so I can't wait to first see all the guys at Nirvana and that have been really, really cool. And that Knoxville comic group that is on Facebook that I've talked about before. Mm-hmm. Great guys, great content. They have live shows that are really worth watching. They discuss the comics. It's just really good stuff. So shout out to Mac and those folks there, and we'll see you Saturday. And with that, I think we should do some trivia. And I got Spider-Man trivia.
Okay, I've been brushing up.
Okay, because I also broke it down to easy, medium, and super hard.
Oh, well,
all right, super hard.
Skip.
I know, I kind of went, like it should have been hard, medium, easy, but I went backwards. Okay, so let's cue our fabulous theme music.
Get it.
God, that's heartwarming, isn't it? All right, here we go. Easy. What is Spider-Man's real name?
Peter Parker.
Bingo. Which newspaper does Peter Parker work for as a photographer?
The Daily Bugle.
Another one.
Yes.
What is the name of Spider-Man's first girlfriend?
Gwen Stacy.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
Okay, that's all the easy ones. Now here we go to medium. These aren't hard at all either. These aren't even medium. Which villain throws Gwen Stacy off a bridge, leading to her death?
Is that the Green Goblin?
It is the Green Goblin. You are good.
That's terrible.
What material are Spider-Man's web shooters traditionally made from?
Some kind of synthetic titanium.
You are so right. Synthetic web fluid. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Don't look at the next answer. Who is Peter Parker's best friend who later becomes the second Green Goblin?
That Harry Osborn?
You're right. Yes. Now we are on the difficult one. In what comic issue did Spider-Man first appear?
On, man.
You know this. And don't say number one.
Is it, what is it? Something fantasy?
Yeah.
Amazing Fantasy?
Yeah. Number?
Issue number 5.
15.
Close.
10 away.
Multiply by 3.
What is the name of the storyline where Dr. Octopus swaps bodies with Peter Parker?
Superior Spider-Man.
You got that. Yeah. I didn't know that. You really knew that?
Yeah.
You didn't peek because last time I saw you on camera peeking. All right. Who created Spider-Man? 2 people.
Stan Lee.
Yep.
And Jack Kirby.
Nope. Steve Ditko.
Who'd Jack Kirby do?
Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Jack Kirby.
Yeah,
although there's controversy of who did what.
Okay.
Final answer. Number 10. In the Clone Saga, what is the name of Peter Parker's clones?
The doppelgangers?
No, the guy's name.
Oh, is it Porter Peter?
Yeah, Porter Peter. That's it.
It's like Bizarro.
It's Ben Reilly.
Oh, what?
You know that, don't you?
Scarlet's Pilot. I didn't know.
All right. There's that. So, we talked about the slab vault last week, and I moving things around. And so I thought it'd be easier to bring some stuff in that I'm going to be bringing to the slab vault. So entering the slab vault. So since this is a segmented show, let's cue the slab vault. This is what's entering the slab vault. So a new comic came out just recently, right? This is Spider Society. This is the Art Gem variant. Look at that, 9.8. 9.8, love it. And then let's look at cover A.
Original.
Look at that, cover A, Spider Society.
9.8.
Gotta have the 9.8s.
Gotta love it.
What's disappointing is when you get a damn 9.6, like this one. I thought this cover was fantastic. Now, this is DC versus Vampires. It got a 9.6. And, I mean, you look at it, it presents well. And with CBCS, you scan this back QR code, and it tells you what's wrong with it. You don't have your phone, do you? Can you scan that? We can just tell everybody what's wrong with it.
Let's scan it.
Let's scan it right now.
It'll
Check.
show us what's wrong with that bad boy.
Yeah.
It's probably going to say you got the atom on the back.
Yeah, that's true. And it's an action figure. Okay, what's it say?
Well, we got the image. We got DC number 1.
Small spine stress, front and back cover, some barely breaks cover. Oh, boy. So, oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, you see right there? If you look at the light, you can see a little bend. That little bend, had this been worth a lot of money, would have taken lots of money off, but it's not worth a lot of money. I just love the cover. So that's that one. But then we redeem ourselves with Blood Hunters number 1. Now this is a variant cover. And the Erica De Russo. How do you say that?
Well, let me tell you.
Did I do it?
Durso.
There you go. Okay.
Durso.
And it's got Hallow's Eve on it. So this is Blood Hunters number 1. Came in at 9.8.
9.8.
Now 9.8 is near mint, right? You can get a 9.9, very rare. You can get a 10.0, super, super rare. But 9.8 is really what you want to look for, especially on modern books. I've found that it's not worth grading a book that's modern unless you can get a 9.8. So do your pressing, mark press on it. Do press screen if you want. Make sure that you're investing in 9.8. Now, the only other reason I will slab things that I think may have an issue is I love the cover. If I love the cover, I don't care. I'm going to put it up where I can see it anyways. So, so enjoy it. So that's going in the slab vault this week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool stuff.
That's all
Cool,
right.
cool stuff. So, I don't know about this Agatha all along.
Oh, you watched episode 3?
I have not.
I haven't either. I watched episode
Okay.
2.
Yeah, so episode 2 is okay.
Somebody died.
Yeah. Yeah, that 70s show.
Somebody was having hope for her. It was going to be like the
But then
comic
I heard
relief.
she's not even a witch.
I thought she was. She just didn't know it.
That's what
She
I was debating with Jade
She was
this week.
stuck in the...
Like, yeah, like
Scarlet
she
Witch
didn't
mindset.
realize from WandaVision, like she didn't know she was. But he said, no, she's not a witch. But then there's all the theories that the guy with the makeup, whatever his name is, Tween or Teen,
Yeah. He's the Darkhold.
or is he Agatha's son?
Yeah, which she made out of the Darkhold.
Right. Trade or whatever it was. So I don't know. It's up in the air on the reviews. I'll check it out today. I took today off, so I'm going to just watch scary movies in that one.
Speaking of scary movies,
Yeah.
I checked out Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey Part 2.
No.
Yeah.
Did you really?
I checked it out.
Was it worth your time?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
Was that worth your
No.
time?
I thought because the first one did so good, like everybody gave it money, I was thinking, maybe there's better production, better writers, better actors. And the next
Yeah.
one, no. There's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they just did the same thing with the same iPhone. They just recorded another movie.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I watched something that everybody's watched and I didn't. Paranormal Activity.
The first one?
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
Oh, what'd
So
you
on the
think?
plane, I watched it. Number one. What did they shoot it for? Something like. Now I may be way off on that. I thought they said $300,
That might be right.
and I'll tell you, and that was the cost of the thing because he paid the actors $50 each to do it or something like that. I don't know, 50, 500, whatever. So it didn't scare me. And did it scare you?
It was the atmosphere of when it came out. It was kind of like the Blair Witch thing.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
know if it was real or not.
Yeah.
That message comes up in the front, say thanks to the local police
Yeah,
department.
San Diego police. Yeah.
Yes, and then at the end, there's no end credits. It just ends, and it's like, was that real? And then you go home to a dark house, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh my
well,
God.
see, I was on a plane, thank God, because I wouldn't have gone in my house. So maybe it did scare me. But yeah, but it was. I mean, the ending was cool, but I read there was an alternative ending that she stabs the guy at the end, and then slits her throat on camera at the end.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but after I started researching it, that's what somebody said. And I'm like, well, I'd like to find that ending. That'd be a heck of a lot more traumatic than that. But I want to share with you, and I've said this before, my daughter and I are doing decades of horror, and it's crazy. I would never think about doing an hour and a half show. We've done 2 now. And we did the 70s and we did the 80s. The 80s has over 500 views, and I'm very, very thankful for everybody that tuned in. And it's a lot of fun doing this with her. Because we both, all of our kids, we've all grown to love Halloween, and that's our thing. We used to do big home haunts, not as big as the haunted trails in Gladeville, but big home haunts, and everybody participated. It was a lot of fun. But we're going to be counting down the 90s this week.
Oh, yeah.
So that's more getting to where she knows them, because she wasn't born for the 70s and 80s. But she did a lot of research on the facts. So join us for that on Action Nerd Network channel. That's cool stuff. That's really cool stuff.
Did Killer Clowns come up on your list for the 80s?
No, it didn't. You know what's funny is Killer Clowns has such a cult following. And it's silly. I remember when it came out. That and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and it is attacking the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah, so there's some fun stuff that they spoofed. And then, of course, they had the trauma stuff. You had Class of Nukem High. You had Toxic Avenger. Anything that Trauma Vision, as he said, did was just over the top, funny horror stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be catching up on more horror this weekend. After I get back from Knoxville Sunday, I'll spend some football time and some horror movie time. We'll see what happens. But I thought we'd add to our comic talk a countdown of the top 20 comics according to cover price. And I'll just run down with you real quick.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
And let's do it. So number 1, thank goodness, Mark Spears, the Cover E Bridezilla cover of Monsters #1 is the #1 comic right now.
Wow.
That's good. Second one is Century #1. Now that is, of course, the first appearance of the Century Marvel Comics. And that is because the Thunderbolts are hinting that the Century's part of that.
Like
the Thunderbolts movie, yeah.
Oh.
Number 3 is Fantastic for $4.94. Why?
Why?
Because Agatha Harkins
Oh.
is in it, the first appearance, and then the first mention of the name
That is weird.
Franklin Richards. Yeah. Number 4, first appearance of Blackheart which is the son of Mephisto,
Okay.
and that's in Daredevil. Number 5 is Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and I have no idea why.
Maybe somebody said it in Hollywood.
Yeah, maybe somebody said, "Oh, I like Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow." Let's make a movie. Number 6, and I have that right here. Ghost Rider,
Ooh.
Robbie Reyes, special #1, just came out. Grab it.
Hot off the
I did.
press.
7, Tin Can Society. Have you heard of that?
No.
Me either. That's Tin Can Society #1. Number 8, Hello Darkness #3. I did not like Hello Darkness #1. Hello Darkness #2. Didn't like them. Again, they're doing this creep show,
Oh.
EC type comics, Cruel Universe, all that, and they did not do a good job. Not a good job at all. Incredible Hulk at number 9, Incredible Hulk number 6. This is the first appearance of Spirit of Vengeance from a century ago.
Whoa.
I don't know. I mean, the cover's kind of cool.
Okay.
And number 10 is, which I got sent to CBCS last week. I dropped it off. That Witchblade 1 in 25, number 3. It's that Wolverine homage cover of the X-Men
Okay.
that came in the movie, the purple, green. It's called a UV variant.
There it is.
Gosh, let's see what happens with that. So after that, I want to roll real quick the next 10 show. And what we're going to do, Brandon and I spoke, I think we're going to wrap that into this show from now on. So magically, with your powers of that Naruto guy, what's his name?
Naruto?
No, yeah, those powers.
Oh, that's ninjutsu.
Yeah, okay, he's going to do
that.
that. We're going to wrap that in there. So stay tuned. Let's watch next time. Falling in Love on Earth, Path to Hell. This is issue number 4. Subversive Girl, 1 in 15. This is number 11 on the charts. This came out September 25th, 2024. Selling for $40 raw. I haven't seen it nor read it, but hey, it's up there and it's got a cool cover. It's very different. Love it. Next one is Sentry, and I think you know why this one's hot. As the Thunderbolts was announcing, there's some Sentry stuff in it. So this is the first appearance, but this is a special San Diego Comic-Con September 1st, 2000 issue. And so this is at $150 for 9.6, $246 for 9.8. Let's see, currently slabs are going in near minute for about $80, so might be something to look at. Sentry number 1 from 2000. Up next, Creep Show Illustrated, Jesus. Creep Show Illustrated, issue 1, Steve Beach cover. It's a 1 in 10 ratio. Just came out September 25th, 2024. Raws are $12. The cover is cool. Look at it closely. The ball went through the player. I think that looks awesome. $30 is what it's going for right now. Typically, you can find them for about $10. Grab them while they're hot. That is Creep Show Illustrated, Volume 3. Next up, this is familiar Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, number 8, Black Suit Spidey, December 1st, 1984. $93 raw, 9/8 at $474. This is just one that's just iconic. I absolutely love it. And they're reasonable. I mean, a 9.6 is $298. It's still kind of high. You can get an 8.0 for $171, though. 8.0s look great. So that is Spidey in his black suit. Next up, we have X-Men. And you know this one. X-Men 94. From April 29th, 1975. $450 raw in good shape. 8.0 sold for $809. 9/8. Whew. 31 grand. 31 grand. Sold September 12th, 2024. 9.6, 555, 5,560. 9.4, 3,500. So, wow, if you can afford it, there it is. First appearance of the new team, you know that. Aliens versus Avengers at number 16. This is issue number 1. Came out August 28th, 2024. Mark Brooks is the artist on it. 9/8, $118. Raws are $20, $24. So that isn't bad at all. Good cover. I know Brandon recommends this one, so check this one out. That's not bad at number 16 for the Avengers versus Aliens. So new Miles Morales costume in this. Up next, Venom 3. Of course, this is the first appearance of Null. So with all the hype on this, with the Last Dance movie coming out, this has been jumping. 188 for a 9.8. Sold September 29th, 2024. Raws are about $100. Wow. Okay, so it's going. It's very good to get right now, but it is a spec book. We'll see what happens with this one. Coming at 18, Wolverine Revenge, the Red Band, issue number 2. Tales from the Crypt homage, Tales from the Crypt number 41 actually, came out September 25th, 2024. You can pick up a raw still for $36. So, we talked about how they keep doing these EC homages with Blood Hunt and now this and Wolverine. Hey, they look great, but I think they're going to run its course pretty quick. There's a lot of them out there. I don't know, man. $75 for a raw for this one. Next up is a book that I screwed up and thought it was a Kirkman book. It's Ryan Stegman did this one at 1 1/15th of a ratio. That's a difficult one. The Moon is Following Us. It came out September 25th, 2024. There's a couple covers to this. There's a yellow cover, and then this one. I think there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 covers to this. They look cool. The story, I read it. I remember it was okay. I'm intrigued with it. $22 for a raw sales. Grab it. Finally, at number 20, Batman The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, and this is the Jim Lee black and white version. 1 in 100 ratio. So a raw for this, because it only came out September 26th, no slabs to report yet, $110. Jim Lee greatness on this one. And that is the Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. Good stuff. Listen, I took your feedback. We're going to make these quick. We're going to make them under 6 minutes. So that's it for the next 10. Much easier to say than the not top 10 show. So it's the next 10. Counting down the books 11 through 20 according to cover price. Thank you so much. All right. Hey, let's talk some toys.
And today we're going to talk the A-Team of toys.
The real A-Team.
That's right, because first up we got the Howling Mad Murdoch. B.A. Baracus.
Mr. T.
Templeton Faceman Peck. And John Hannibal Smith. The A-Team.
It's crazy how they do everything.
That's right.
Funko does everything.
So if you're,
is it missing any? That's all of them, right?
That's the whole set right there. And
They
if
need the
you're,
van.
That's true. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But if your pop collection is in trouble, you call the A-Team.
Yeah. They'll come and bust everyone's ass.
I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, man, these are pretty cool, man. They got the whole A-Team here.
That is cool.
All of them.
I pity the fool.
I pity the fool that don't have this A-Team set.
Yeah.
Okay?
Got all those gold chains, everything.
And he's got the sock puppet, Mad Murdoch.
He is nuts. That was a good show. I remember when it came out.
Did you like the movie? The
I didn't watch the movie.
with Rampage Jackson as Baracus?
No.
And
Didn't he die?
Liam Neeson as Hannibal Smith?
No.
Oh, wow.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch none of that. Okay.
Nope.
Well,
Didn't care about that one.
It was okay if you're a kid.
Yeah. What do you got going on? How's the old Deadpool doing?
Deadpool suit is coming along.
Good.
Ordered it from a place called Sim Cosplay, which is in China. So it take a while to get over here.
Got it before the ports.
Yep.
Although
Got it
that got
before
fixed, so we're good.
That is fixed. If not, they can use this train.
Yeah, you can use the train as
You know.
take your Deadpool suit.
Yep.
Come on. It's,
He likes to stop right outside the shop and just give a couple honks for me. I appreciate it.
wow.
But I got it from a place called Sim Cosplay. It's online. Great material, great stuff. It's just there's some hangups. I got it ordered fitted just to me. So it fits, the suit itself fits great. But if you're going to order just one of select sizes like small, medium, large, extra large, order one size up. Because, I guess in China, everybody's a little smaller than us. So their sizes are a little bit different and they're a little smaller. So order one size up from what you normally wear and it'll come in great. I did have to do a lot of work on the helmet, the mask, because it was magnetic lenses. But when I would turn my head, the lens would just pop out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I had to Velcro. I used Velcro buttons inside the thing. So it Velcros now instead of magnetic. I guess the magnets weren't strong enough.
Yeah.
But Velcro worked perfect. Doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck on my face. So if anybody needs help with stuff like that, that's something I didn't know. So I went to a resource site on Facebook, and they helped me put foam on the inside so the mask plastic doesn't crush my face.
Yeah. And it'll fog up. Do you have the clear lenses or do you have the netting?
It's just the netting. It's the white
That's
mesh.
better.
Yeah, it's way better. And another thing that'll help out with visibility with the mesh is if you can paint the opposite side black. Not the white side that
Oh,
everybody
I
needs
didn't
to
know
see, but yeah, the inside painted black, and it's supposed to give you better visibility.
Good. I remember in our Mandalorian costumes, it would fog up so bad. It was terrible.
Yes, yes.
Stormtrooper, same. I think they even made AC units to fan it out.
Oh wow,
So,
that's how it is with the Spider-Man costume I had. I had the magnetic lenses, which worked perfect. I got them from a different studio,
they must
RCP
have stronger
studio.
earth magnets.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they collected right on, but you stay in there too long, it does start to fog up. But now they
yeah,
have
you don't want
fog-free
that.
lenses, is what I heard.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
technology is advancing.
Good. What are your picks of the week?
My pick of the week is obviously, one of them is going to be this one, The Violator.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
That one was pretty good. Storm just
I
come
read
out
that.
this week.
I read that.
Yeah, I want to put her on my pick of the week.
She's running for Congress or something.
How about that? Maybe I don't want that in my pick of the week.
I bought a few of the covers because I love the covers of those. But that, yeah, I'm anxious to see where it goes. I wouldn't give it a thumbs down.
Okay.
But yeah, All In.
All In. I haven't read it, but it's on my list.
I haven't read it and I bought it. I think I'm going to put that on pick of the week. I've heard good things about it. So
Okay.
I'm going to put that on there. Knights and Samurai.
What'd you think about that?
So I didn't get through the whole thing because the plane was landing. It looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put it on picks of the week.
Oh,
Yeah, I talked to a couple of people that have read it, and they said, "Oh no, it's really good." The writer is, I guess, great writer. I don't remember the name. So yeah, so I'm going to do those two for sure. All In and Knights of Samurai on the DC independent side, and then for the Marvel side, I'm loving the X-Men.
The X-Men is good. Uncanny
Yeah.
and just regular X-Men.
Yeah, those two. I think those are my picks there too. It's been good. It's different, very different, and I'm not sure if I like or don't like that partner that Psylocke's got. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I like Predator versus Black Panther.
Oh yeah, still.
Yeah, still. I think
Okay.
it has a better story than the Wolverine versus Predator. Like
Oh good.
the Wolverine gave us what we wanted, them two just ripping each other
Yeah.
apart. But this one, it has the Predator. He's like a runt of the family, and he's kind of handicapped because he's got this metal leg, and he got beat by his more superior brother, who is now going to be like the heir to the throne of the Predator world. So he goes off to find out how his brother beat him with that vibranium spear, and he goes and traces it where it come from, which is Wakanda.
That's smart.
And now him and a team are down here to take it from the Wakandans. But they don't know about the Black Panther and how dangerous he is as well.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's a better story, man.
That sounds kind of interesting, actually. I didn't see any point to it. Now that you described it,
Yeah, because
I might check it
the
out.
Wolverine and Predator one was it was
Just-
like
it was bashing, right?
yeah,
Smack,
and they already knew each other. He was like, "Yeah, this is a flashback. We used to fight each other a long time ago." And I was like, "Wait a minute, come on! I want to be at the introduction of
Yeah.
you guys. I don't know. It could have been a better story, but yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot.
Good.
That's pick of the week.
I'm enjoying the 3D printer. I made a Deadpool head,
Okay.
2 Spider-Man heads,
Uh-oh.
a Black Panther head, and a bunch of little ghosts for Halloween.
Wow.
So, and I ordered another 20 things. Oh my goodness! But it's fun. It's nice how and this is the Bamboo Labs that we're talking about. You just pick up your phone, choose what you want, hit print, and go.
That's
and it's
right.
got a camera on it that you can monitor what you're doing.
That's right.
It's so much better than that Creality stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I see you sold a mystery box.
I did.
Was it the Chase one? Or do you know?
It was.
Oh,
I kind of forget what I put in because the boxes look the same. So I don't. Yeah, but both those boxes are gone. I had to make a new one, and I'm running out of regular boxes that I usually
Oh,
make them
wow.
with. Yeah, mystery boxes are flying off the shelf.
there we go. Come get a mystery box, $20. Got a
Yeah.
bunch of good stuff in it.
Got to find some new boxes.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's all I got for today.
Yeah, that'll be it for me too.
All right, so that's comic talk.
Well,
Good talk.
let's talk about the.
Oh, yeah, you're doing
yeah.
something special.
Yeah, the Flex for a Cause, man. The Flex for a Cause.
Yep. Where's it at?
It's going to be at the Watertown High School this year, and it starts off at 10 to 4 p.m. But
Next weekend.
that's right.
Because
Next
this weekend's Watertown Yard Sale. I was there.
Yep.
I was already there this morning.
Yeah,
Ooh.
October 12th, 2024, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to get in the car registration, they're having a car show.
Yeah.
The registration starts at 8 a.m., okay?
Yep, and
Get in and get that.
Deadpool will be there.
Deadpool will be there. There's going to be free comics there.
Wow.
We're going to have a pop table. You can come buy some pops if you want to. Everything's
Good.
$10 pops, so come check those out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, and it's going to be awesome. It's for a good cause. We got an awesome kid there named Declan, and we're going to try to support him.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check that out then.
Can't wait.
Okay. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
That's it.
Don't forget.
Keep on collecting.
We'll see you now.